guys, StinaRose here, and welcome back to another episode of AlphaCraft. That's right, we are here on the AlphaCraft server at the zoo, and I am on a great big bug cage, like a bug jar, because I'm trying to catch some phantoms. Yep, this hasn't gone so well. Last night I actually caught 4 phantoms, but I found out a very sad thing. Even if you have a half slab above them, if they get up toward the ceiling, they'll burn in the sun. So I lost all 4 of them to dying in the sunshine. And now it's almost night again, and I'm hoping to catch a few more phantoms so that we can finish off this project. Down at the bottom of this bug jar, I've got some endermites down there. So we're going to have endermites in here. Oh, here they come. Here they come out of F5. Ah! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fly. Fly. Ow! Alright, successful night of hunting. We've got 4 phantoms here in the boat. They are all named. Yeah, they're all named. Now I need to get the lid on this jar, because last time I put the lid on the jar and then they died. So we're gonna do a better job putting the lid on the jar before I let them out of the boats. I think if we do a double here, it should protect them. I'm hoping, because I really don't want to have to do this again. To be honest, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work to deal with phantoms. Yeah, so we're gonna come take down some of this stuff because I need it for up there. And yes, they're grumpy and they keep biting me, and it's not very nice, but sometimes you end up with pets that are mean. It's kind of what I feel about the zoo. It's like, I have all these lovely creatures, many of which want to see me die. Yeah, let's come up here and finish this off. Do I have enough? I do. Okay. Moment of truth. I'm going to finish uncovering this one over here. 4 phantoms are enough. I had a 5th one in a boat, but I didn't get it underneath fast enough, and it died by sun damage. All right, make sure that I'm completely healed up. So yeah, you can see right now, we've got endermites down below. Don't worry, there's black glass down there. Then we got these guys. This is definitely our bug cage. All right. I want to have this on my hotbar. They're going to hurt me. All right. Quick. As I can. And yes, there are now boats up there, but I'm not too worried. All right, no fire. No fire. Oh, fabulous. I was so worried. All right. Well, there we got it. We've got phantoms. We've got endermites. Let's turn off hitboxes. Yep, that's a glorious thing. That's a glorious thing. I kind of wish that they would float around more. They're just trying to get out. But, you know, they're there. They're there. Also, let's get on my resource pack. Okay, resource pack is in, and this place looks fabulous. We've got the flap flaps. We've got the endermites. And we got boats floating that are going to despawn. But yep, this is my bug cage. You know, it's just like a jar. Let me see if I can get far enough away that you can see it. So the idea here is that, you know, I have a son, little man, and he loves to gather things and, you know, kids like to put things in jars, so we've got a bug jar. I'm a bit sad that they don't just kind of float around up there. They're trying desperately to get out. I guess that's understandable. Maybe they'll get into more of a flying pattern later. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I wanted to show you guys something because I'm super, super happy with something that I noticed the other day. I was putting in paths, so now we have, I don't know if you noticed, now we have paths throughout this area and over here and off to the reef and the Guardian Temple. Yep, got the paths in. Got the paths in while I was watching a live stream. And one thing I noticed while I was putting the paths in down that way was there was movement inside of the mansion. And I went in here and these guys are walking around now. They had been standing there with their nose in the corner for so long. And now they're walking around. So that's fabulous. If we come up here, the evoker is the same way. And this actually makes me really, really happy because for the longest time, the evoker just stood in this corner. And I was so afraid that we'd never get to actually see an evoker wandering around doing what evokers are supposed to do. Well, safe evokers. I mean, that's kind of terrifying, being able to get that close to an evoker. Yeah, it is. But I'm really excited that they are now walking around. It makes this exhibit so much better. All right, we need to get, so that exhibit I just built goes right here. We need to get a banner for that exhibit. You know what? That is a real skeleton horse. Not one of mine. Despite the fact that it is right next to my skeleton horse area. That was not my skeleton horse. That was a bad skeleton horse. Can you imagine if it had spawned inside of this enclosure? Oh my goodness, that would have been a heart attack waiting to happen. It really would have. Okay, I'm going to get a banner so that I can name that exhibit and get it on the map. All right, the big bug jar is now on the map. Time to start talking about our very next project because this path now goes this direction on purpose, and it's not just so that we can take a look at the bug jar. Though this is a nice little thing along the path. You know, bugs. Probably should get some silverfish in here somehow as well. Maybe put the silverfish like in the back half over here. That could be kind of cool. But yeah, bugs. But that's not where this path is going to take us. Finally, this path is bringing us out here because I've got a plan for this area right here. This is something that I have been wanting to do for a while and just never got the path out here to do it. So it's time. It is time to get another build here at the zoo. And today what we're going to do is we're going to be building a barn. I know. It's like Stina. A barn? Really? Yes, a barn. Because we need a place to stable some horses. This is going to be our big horse exhibit, and I've got some plans to go along with it, but it's going to take a while to get this built, get this whole thing seen to its, the vision that I have for it. Also, this place out here kind of scares me because it's really dark, and I'm kind of afraid that we're going to get creepered. So yeah, I keep adding torches places because creepers are a thing, and I keep having creepers show up, and it makes me nervous. So anyway, right up here on this little area, we're going to build a barn, and it's going to be the start of another big project. that we're not going to finish today, but it is definitely something that we can get done. So let me get busy, let me gather up the resources, and we will get a barn built to start our horses. Because every zoo needs a little bit of horses, don't you think? I think so. Alright, I just spent the last several hours preparing this area. I had to build it up. The building was my original, so I don't plan things ahead of time, but when I laid out what I needed for the inside of this building, I realized that it was bigger than the area that I needed it to be in. So basically I had to build this whole platform up, some of it 5 layers thick, try to terraform it a little bit so that it didn't look so, I don't know, man-made. Anyway, this netherrack structure here is just the basic layout of what I want for this horse stable barn. And the idea here is we're going to have 8 interior stalls, and each of the interior stalls is going to have a place where the horses can wander out back, because what we're going to try to do here is have one of each variety of horse that is in Minecraft. So there's 7 different colors of horses and 5 different varieties within those colors. And if you're going, Stina, you said 8. You just said there's 7 different colors. Why do we need 8? Well, we can't forget the donkey or a mule, or, I mean, we got to have somewhere for a cow in here. So we're going to have one pen that is just random livestock. And then the rest of them are going to be for the horses. So this is the general layout. However, there is a lot more that I need to do. So I'm going to start gathering resources again and start laying things out so that we can build this structure. And I'm realizing this is taking a whole lot longer than I anticipated. This isn't going to get out in time. I just know it's not going to get out in time, but I'm going to do the best that I can. So let me get busy here and we'll see how far we can get with this new horse stable. I have been doing some resource grinding and have started the build, and what I've decided to do is use some of these beautiful new nether blocks for the horse stable. We're going to go with bone blocks because, you know, you can find those. I know they're not really nether blocks, but you can find them in the soul sand valleys. And then some of this crimson stem. So we've got crimson stem here. We're going to use the crimson fences and things like that. And I really like the way this looks. It kind of gives it, like, it makes it really quite bright. And I like that. It's going to make it very different than the other builds here. But this is the idea that we've got going on so far. You're going to have this walkway through the center, each of the stalls that you can see, and then the pathway is going to continue out this way and then curve around. We're going to have probably 1 or 2 more. Well, we're going to have something between the horse stable and the pillager outpost, but there will be a path that wanders across this area down through here around these lakes and eventually connects up with the pillager outpost, because, you know, right now there's no direct way, no defined way to get over here to the pillager outpost, and we need to make sure that it's all done up correctly. Hello. Yeah, these guys are bad. Oh, it's really nice to see these guys have decided to move away. They're no longer standing in the corner, which is good. I love how they go rawr. Oh, anyway, that's going to look really cool over there. It already has a nice look in the distance. I also love the fact that it just looks like there's some kind of weird floating platform. That's the top of the jar. Okay, I'm gonna actually probably take a break. This has been taking a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, probably go to sleep because it's after midnight, and I'll get back to doing more work on this tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Well, some things have happened between now and that last clip. And as you can see, we've been to the Nether, we've gone ancient debris mining. Yeah, I started off by doing just a mine where you're using your pick and you mine it out that way. And then I decided, you know what? I have TNT coming out my ears, gunpowder coming out my ears. We might as well try TNT mining. And let me tell you, it is my favorite. I just got done with a stream here on, this is Friday night. I just got done with a stream. We picked up 42 more ancient debris, and I've smelted up 36 of it. 36? 30, yes, 36 of it. And yeah, we're gonna use that to 36. That's not right. 32 of it, and we're going to use that to upgrade this gear right here. This is all of my extra stuff. So far I've got my regular sword, my silky pick, my smite axe, my silky shovel. They're upgraded to netherite. We've got my hat, my pants, and my shoes all upgraded to netherite, and now we need to do these. So I've got my 8 ingots. Let's go down to the kitchen because that's the best place to upgrade equipment, because I used smithing tables as a floor. And we're going to upgrade my wither killing sword. We're going to upgrade my super smelter hoe. And you're like, Stina, why is it called a super smelter? Because I play Quakecraft on Hypixel, and yeah, constantly smelting people. I'm going to upgrade my fortune pick. I'm going to upgrade my other fortune pick. I'm going to upgrade my other silk pick. And I'm going to upgrade my 2 other shovels. So I've got a silky shovel and then just a regular efficiency 5 mending shovel. So we'll upgrade that as well. That's not how it works, Stina. And the very last thing, we're going to upgrade my shirt. The shirt that I never wear, but we're going to upgrade it anyway. And what? 2 advancements. 2 advancements. We got the cover me in debris, which you get from having a full suit of netherite armor, and the serious dedication. Use a netherite ingot to upgrade a hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. I'm not reevaluating it. I have actually already gone almost completely through that hoe working on the build, but look at this armor. It goes so fabulous with my skin. Oh my goodness, I am so pleased. This is cool stuff. Look at the way that it has like the little the shirt, like the sleeves, it has like hanging down bits. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, this is fancy stuff. Let's see, what does the back look like? Can we walk? Okay, so the back is pretty close to this, I think close to the regular diamond, but I really like the sleeves. The sleeves are cool. Oh man, I love this armor. I really, really do. Okay, I'm gonna go put this away because there's a bunch of stuff here that needs to go back into like my shiny chest. Okay, this fortune pick stays in my inventory. This one and this one come up here. These shovels come up in here. Oh, let's take off the shirt. The shirt actually goes in my adventure box because I very rarely wear it. My wither smacker also goes in my adventure box, and my netherite hoe goes next to my buttercap. So let's put these things away. And now I can go show you what I've been doing, because I have gotten a ton of work done on our build over by the the horse build. The horse build. In fact, if we come over here, you can see it peeking over the edge. That's right, it's looking good. Let's do a little fly down and take a look at this build. Whee! Ouch! I smacked my face. Anyway, this is the build. So I've gotten the roof on it. I've gotten the little indoor places, and I went with, like I said, some very nether themed stuff. We've got the black stone stairs. We've got basalt. In here, we've got the crimson wood, crimson planks, but I went with magenta terracotta in this spot because I feel like that and the crimson planks go really well together. And I like the basalt with that. I don't know, the basalt just feels like it's got a little bit of pink in it. I mean, not too much, but it's enough that it's like, yeah, this goes together. So I really, really like how this is looking. We've got all 8 stalls, and we've got the area that comes out here, each of them divided. They can roam around out here. I do want to get like some hay bales, probably in the center part, so that they don't like use it to walk over the edge. Either that, or I need to raise all of the fences. Yeah, that I don't necessarily want them walking over the edge and escaping, but we've got these areas and it's looking good. I'm really, really pleased with it. I do still need to get the hayloft area. So above each of this, on each side, there's going to be a loft, and it's going to be like a hayloft. And that's where the excess hay and feed and stuff is going to go. And I went with a red nether brick and regular nether brick for the roof, and I really, really love the way this looks. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. These colors work so well with the crimson. It's perfect. They did such a good job with their color palette. This is a regular solid block, so I put the pressure plates on it just so that nothing can spawn there. But yeah, if we come down here, smack my face again. I'm doing so good with that. I like the way this looks. I really, really like the way this looks. Okay, well, I'm not quite done yet. I need to get some more decor going. I need to get the haylofts in, and then I need to start moving over some horses. So let me do a little bit more work, and I will be back with you very, very soon. Okay, we've got some guests now living in the exhibit. I put in some water troughs in each of these, decided to lower it into the ground so that there was no chance that they would escape over the edge. We've got some hay bales. Again, these are in the center so they can walk on them, but they're not going to be able to then climb over the fence. So this is the donkey and mule section, and I have 2 donkeys and 2 mules. I've got 1 donkey without a chest and 1 donkey with a chest. Inside the donkey's chest, we've got horse armor. Again, with the mules, we've got 1 mule without a chest and 1 mule with a chest. Where'd the other mule go? See? Without and with. And this mule, the chest, has saddles in it. So if you are visiting the zoo and you want to ride a horse, there is saddles in the mule and horse armor in the donkey. Now the idea for the rest of these is we're going to have different colors of horses in each of them, and each horse has 5 different variations. So this is the white horses, and the white ones are actually the hardest ones to spot the variation. But this white horse has socks and a blaze on its face. This one has small white dots on the side. They're hard to see. This one has a larger spots on the side. They're like large patches. And then this one has the black dots. So the only white one that I'm missing is the pure white one. Oh well. In the next one over, we've got gray horses, and I just started pulling horses from over by the front of the zoo. I had some horses, and then over in the area over there were some horses wandering around. So we've got these gray horses. We've got the one with the socks and the blaze, and the one that is just plain gray. They're all inside. And then the next one over, we have the black horses, and these horses are, yeah, we've got 3 black horses so far. Here we've got the dark brown horses, just a few of them, and then over there we've got one, I think we would call that a chestnut, more of a red horse, but I'm missing 2 complete varieties totally, and then all of them need to be bred up a little bit more. Oh, but guys, this has been a ton of work. This has been a ton of work, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I didn't end up getting enough hay bales yet to put up here. Up here I plan on having hay bales. I plan on having chests with more storage for saddles and things like that. But yeah, it's coming along really, really good. Let me go get a comment of the day, and I'll see you in just a minute. I can't get over this armor. I keep going into F5 and being shocked at how I look. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, I have the comment of the day today, and this comment has to do with poor Cinnamon and Peppermint behind us. I still don't know what's wrong. I have some ideas of things we might be able to try. Maybe splash potions or lingering potions. I don't know. Golden apples? I really, really don't know what we can try to help out these guys, but I've got an idea. Maybe some ideas. Maybe we'll try it for next episode. But this comes from Frillioth, and I was really, really glad to see this comment in my last episode. Frill says, "I have Smurf in my secret lab looking at this disease. Hopefully, he can help us find a cure." Guys, all of my hopes for Peppermint and Cinnamon land on Smurf. Let's hope that he can find it, because I got some ideas of things to try, but I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. I can help sick pandas. I know how to cure zombie villagers, but whatever's going on with Peppermint and Cinnamon and all of the other elves and friends and stuff, I don't know how to help them. Any ideas? I'd love to hear them in the comments. Also, I'm just realizing we could put chains up there now. I may have to do that too. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. We got a ton done today. We got the bug jar finished. We got the horse exhibit finished. We've got netherite armor. Oh my goodness, it's been a busy episode, and I'm tired. It's 1:30 in the morning. And this episode is days late. Thank you for being patient with me this week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.